Praia da Luz, Algarve, 2007. A family holiday like any other, until the night 3-year-old Madeleine McCann vanished from her bedroom. Madeleine had been tucked into bed around 9 p.m., wearing short-sleeved pink and white Eeyore pajamas, clutching her beloved cuddle cat Teddy. Just 30 minutes later, she was gone. Her disappearance, on May 3, 2007, would become the global missing child mystery. British tabloids called it the most heavily reported missing person case in modern history. But in that quiet seaside resort, no one knew how far-reaching the consequences would be. Madeleine and her twin siblings were left asleep in apartment 5A. By 10 p.m., 2 of the McCann's friends had already checked on the children. When Jerry McCann made his 9:05 p.m. check, all was well. The children were asleep and safe. But just 10 minutes later, something changed. Kate McCann went to check at 10 p.m. and found the bedroom door wide open, the back window and shutter raised, Madeleine missing. The teddy and blanket were still on the bed, but Madeleine was gone. In frantic seconds, she screamed down the hallway, "Madeleine's gone! Someone's taken her!" Within hours, Portuguese police swarmed the resort. Armed teams searched beaches, wells, and caves around Praia da Luz by dawn. The ordeal was broadcast worldwide. On May 5th, authorities released a sketch of a suspect, insisting Madeleine might still be alive and held nearby. Desperate pleas by her parents, Kate and Jerry, flooded television screens across Europe and beyond. She and Jerry McCann crisscrossed Europe appealing for help. Yet despite 350 suspicious leads and massive manhunts, police admitted by May 2007 they had no idea where she might be. By May 10th, the local searches wound down. The only clue, a single pair of footprints on the beach, quickly lost to the tide. As Madeleine's pink bedroom grew cold, media spotlight turned red hot. Scotland Yard's timeline and theories made headlines, yet suspicions also emerged closer to home. A British-Portuguese man, Robert Murat, who lived nearby, was briefly named an official suspect after police searched a villa on May 14th. He was later released and sued the press for libel, winning damages. In a shocking twist that summer, Portuguese police even made Kate and Jerry McCann formal arguidos, suspects, in September 2007. The McCanns denied involvement and returned to England with their twins. Jerry McCann told reporters, "We have played no part in the disappearance of our lovely daughter Madeleine." By July 2008, the Portuguese case was quietly closed. The McCanns and Murat were exonerated. The official files were sealed as no evidence to form any lucid conclusion. Meanwhile, Kate and Jerry had become suspects in the court of public opinion. False stories circulated in the tabloids, even suggesting a parental cover-up. The couple fought back in court. In 2008, they settled libel cases, forcing papers like the Daily Express to apologize. In fact, a 2015 Lisbon ruling found that ex-investigator Gonçalo Amaral had defamed them in a book by claiming Madeleine died in an accident and her parents covered it up. The court banned his book and awarded the McCanns €500,000 in damages. With domestic leads exhausted, Madeleine's disappearance entered the realm of global intrigue. In 2011, UK Prime Minister David Cameron ordered Scotland Yard to review the case. This became Operation Grange, a full-scale inquiry with dozens of detectives. By 2012, the Met publicly acknowledged that Madeleine could still be alive and released age-progressed images showing how she might look. Scotland Yard released new EFIT images in October 2013, hoping someone would recognize the man who might have taken her. That year, Britain even funded a renewed Portuguese investigation. Operation Grange's lead detective noted the case looked like a pre-planned abduction, requiring reconnaissance. Despite meticulous work, re-interviewing witnesses, trawling CCTV, testing DNA, no arrest has been made. By mid-2020, Grange had cost over £11 million, but yielded only frustration. In early 2020, German authorities threw new light on the mystery. If you're as gripped as we are by this case, do us a favor, hit like and subscribe. It costs nothing but helps us a lot and ensures you won't miss a single clue we uncover in future episodes. That summer of 2020, police identified Christian B., a German ex-convict living near the resort, as a prime suspect. He had a criminal record of burglary, drug dealing, and sexual assaults, including the rape of a 72-year-old woman in Praia da Luz in 2005. German authorities publicly stated that convicted child abuser and drug trader Christian Bruckner was likely responsible for her disappearance. His name appeared in news reports as the prime suspect, the first one named since 2007. Bruckner has always denied involvement. He is serving a 7-year sentence in Germany, his term due to end in September 2025. He was even acquitted in late 2024 of other Portugal sexual assault charges, ironically prompting speculation that he fears extradition if convicted. German prosecutors have admitted they currently have no prospect of charging him on the Madeleine case. Still, investigators had reasons to follow every lead. His cell phone was allegedly traced near the McCann's holiday apartment the night Madeleine vanished. He lived in a camper van at the time, moving around Algarve resorts and rural hideouts. Former neighbors described him as a quiet loner who left suddenly around late 2006. Over the years, Portuguese and German police have scoured abandoned wells, garages, and forests where Bruckner once stayed. In fact, just this week, nearly 18 years after she disappeared, the authorities mounted another ground search near Praia da Luz. On June 3, 2025, news cameras rolled as Portuguese and German officers resumed their hunt. Together, they combed a vast area of Algarve scrubland at the behest of German prosecutors. Ground-penetrating radar, divers, and forensic teams were deployed around Atalaya, a wooded, semi-deserted zone dotted with wells and an old cottage once inhabited by Bruckner. Pictures from that day show German investigators, some with masks and bandanas, carrying equipment into an overgrown building. Portuguese maritime police even joined, searching coastal areas and reservoirs by boat. The probe, ordered by a Braunschweig prosecutor, was expected to last several days, the most extensive search of its kind since 2008. Investigators quietly hoped to unearth any trace. A burial site, a hidden well, anything. Kate and Jerry McCann, now in their early 60s, remain vigilant. On May 3, 2025, the 18th anniversary, they posted a message on the Find Madeleine website. Our determination to leave no stone unturned is unwavering. We will do our utmost to achieve this. Throughout this saga, countless theories have swirled. Did a burglar pick the McCann's locks? Was it a planned child trafficking ring, as some experts fear? Or a terrible accident inside the apartment, as ex-detective Amaral claimed, a theory the McCanns legally fought? No definitive explanation has emerged. In fact, Scotland Yard's own commander once cautioned no reason to start rumors blaming Madeleine's parents. One theory gained public attention in 2019 with the Netflix documentary, that Madeleine was abducted into an organized sex trafficking ring. The series noted that no body has ever been found, and UK police stress there is no definitive evidence she is dead. Thousands of alleged sightings around the world fuel hope. Theories of survival keep growing. If she lived beyond 2007, where? A European orphanage? A crime rings network? We may never know. All investigators agree on one thing. This case cannot be closed without answers. As Met Assistant Commissioner Mark Rowley put it, all theories have to remain open. Whatever happened that night in Praia da Luz, it remains the stuff of nightmares, unsolved, haunting, and unresolved. Did a clue in this story stand out to you? If so, please like the video and subscribe. It costs nothing but helps us a lot. Every share means more eyes on the mystery Madeleine McCann's story is far from over. The latest search may or may not yield answers, but one question looms. What really happened to Madeleine on that Algarve night? 18 years later, the truth still dances just out of reach. In our next episode, we'll unravel another chilling case that confounds investigators to this day. The world is full of mysteries waiting to be solved, and we'll be here to chase every shadowed lead. Until then, stay curious, stay vigilant, and remember, sometimes the smallest clue can unlock the greatest mystery.